Hello everyone and welcome back to another video, and today we'll be checking out some military update sneak peeks in Brookhaven. Now before starting, yes, I know it's been a few days since I've been recording last. I know I've been gone a little bit now, but not because I was on vacation. Just a content drought again, but we are back. And they actually dropped some sneak peeks for the military update in Brookhaven. But before starting, make sure leaving a like, subscribing to the channel, joining my Roblox group link in the description, and we'll get started. So, I know you don't want to get into the sneak peeks now, so we'll look at the first one. So here is the first one, which, as you can see, it's pretty weird. As you can see, we kind of have those props that you already have in the game, but these are military bundles, and I think these were actually just for, like, the display before they actually get them into the game, because as you can see, there's a base plate there, so this is probably one of the test servers that they were doing in studio, and they screenshotted it and put it to us. But as you can see, it's also labeled. So this is called military cargo bundle right here. So you got these two that look like that they're in bundles of cargo. Second one looks like it says military cargo box. And there's one with the helicopter plate and stuff like that, but I can't really break that down because it goes too far. But now we'll look at the second image. Now we got the next one, which this is the next one right here, which this one also taken on the base plate studio. As you can see, we got AA-12 shotgun, so we get new guns in the game. AUG rifle, so we got a new rifle there, and then some other ones, which again, I can't really read because they're far away, but yeah, so let's move on to the third image. So, here is this one, which this one is actually very interesting, because as you can see right here, we're inside what I believe is a military, either helicopter, which I'm assuming it's not because of the windows, or a military airplane, which could be one of the variants for airplanes, so that could be a hint that airplanes are officially coming to Brookhaven. And you know, instead of like military, maybe we could change it to like kind of like the normal one that we seen at the Brookhaven airport by the new power plant. So instead of actually having the plane for looks at the airport, you will actually be able to fly it. You can spawn it, and then you can fly it, which might actually be really, really cool. And again, I cannot wait for it, because it's gonna be crazy. But yeah, anyways, looking at that, so this looks like it's taken in the cockpit of it. So because we got all the buttons here, that kind of looks like the emergency brake or something. And then you got the cockpit, and then you got all the seats in the back for all that stuff. And you can tell it's military related too, because it's got camouflage on it as well, which is pretty cool. And here is the next image, which it's a lot of sneak peeks, I know. But here is the next image, the next image is actually kind of interesting, because this one is actually inside of the cargo, which, yes, it looks like it has the same function that the airplane has, or the non-working airplane. It's just a box, but you can actually use the parachute and parachute out of it, like the one we already have in the game. And then this looks like another variant of it, because the seats are gone now. Still the same interior, but the seats are gone, and it looks like a track, because you got all the guns there mounted on the tripods. So yeah, you might actually be able to change it, so the military airplane or helicopter might have different variants as well, kind of like the semi-truck that we have in the game. You can switch it from like cargo to empty to maybe a tanker truck. But yeah, pretty neat. Which I have information about it now, and it's actually going to be switchable. Yes, it's going to be switchable. The helicopter or airplane is going to be switchable, which I cannot wait for this update. The fact that we gain a lot of new stuff, and maybe even an actual working airplane is really cool. Like I said, this is the military update, and by the way, before I leave the studio here, this was like it was a update that nobody had revealed. It just said new update, but the new update was announced to be the military update. So yeah, we gain a lot of stuff with this, which is actually crazy. And we, just to compare, because I'm gonna go by the airport here, because you can actually see like some stuff here. So as you can see, we got the Brookhaven airport right here, which, yes, here it is. This is a remodeled airport, or the newer version of the airport, which technically, I guess you could say we kind of do. Oh, we need the key card. We kind of do have like an airplane. It's not really an airplane, it's more like a jet. But we got the airplane, a jet kind of symbol in the game, and it's this right here. So if you have premium, you can like get the jet, and then the door opens. The door you can do without premium, but the jet you need. So yeah, we kind of got this jet here, and might be a bit bugged. I can't sit in it. Okay, that's alright. But yeah, you get the point. It's kind of like a military airplane, and then we even got the actual. Oh my gosh, I do not like all these barriers. You have to go. Bro, these barriers suck. But yeah, so like going into here, you can. This is that's the airplane right there. So we can actually go outside. So this is the airplane right here, which is actually pretty cool. Like, and yeah, being able, maybe we're actually going to be able to fly it, which just shows that could be very cool. And like I said, maybe you could like spawn it in and then fly it as well. Pretty neat. That is a cool option that they could add, because like I said, this kind of just sits here. It's not really anything, it just kind of sits here, which giving it an actual function is something I could see happening in the military update. Now, for military, it is switchable. Like I said, it's going to be switchable in this update. But going to the police station, because yes, police station. Wait, did someone put that there? Someone literally put the newspaper stand there. That's funny. I'm not gonna lie. But anyways, going up to the airport here, not the airport, the police station. I forgot. So we got the helicopter right here, which, yes, you do need premium for the helicopter as well. But as you can see, you got like the whole helicopter here as well, which, yes, you can actually fly it, but maybe I can. These are kind of bugged right now, I'm not gonna lie. These are pretty bugged right now. There we go, we can finally fly it. So as you can see, we got the whole helicopter here. Pretty neat, pretty neat. And then here are the variants, yes. Because this one's switchable. You can do help, police, rescue, or hospital. Rich, military, which, yes, this is probably going to be the one, the update. Agency, sheriff, and state trooper. I forgot what that one was called for a second. But anyways, we got like a lot of options that you could do. And yeah, being able that we're having like the military one as well is really, really cool. But I'm gonna get out of that now. Oh my, yo, did you see the helicopter just like jump there? That was crazy. But yeah, a lot of possibilities are going to be coming in this update, and I cannot wait for the update. And maybe I'll have another video out by then, because, yeah, it's been a few days since I last uploaded again. But, yeah, that's going to be it for the video, guys. If you did enjoy, make sure leaving a like, subscribing to the channel, joining my Roblox group, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.